Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Please let this be a sick rumor from an Eminem fan or one of those stands. Please just let it be an internet rumor. Uh, Word around the campfire is that Drake is preparing to do a subliminal diss to Eminem on the record. Not mention his name, but to throw a subliminal shot at Eminem, which is a terrible idea. A terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Oh gosh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. Please not let that happen. We do not need to. We don't need that to happen at all. We don't need that mistake at all. Let that go. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need this guy. No, Drake, we don't need it. He's trying to take our spot. Don't fall into the trap. Okay? Don't fall into the trap. So, that's the best news I can give you. Is don't fall into that. It's a spider web trap to try to get you to fall into the web. So therefore, he can go ahead and do the things he's been doing.
The Beastie Girls are here.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, you understood it? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to know what songs you get up to. The Beastie Girls got all three. I don't know who MCA.
The Beastie Girls.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Thanks for my
Mike D, MC8 and Ad Rock. Yep, Ad Rock. And I'm the MC8. Nah, Eminem is right now. He's come out, and by him putting this album out, is when people put out that dud, they want to make sure that dud don't define him. So he came out with this album to define him, because he's like, he knew Revival was trash. He knew what he tried to do, and it didn't work. He made a song with all the popular people, Ed Sheeran and all these other people, and it just didn't work. And he probably fired a lot of people in his staff and said, I know what I was doing. I was right. I should have never went in this direction. Everybody's fired. I'm going to do it my way now. And whatever happens, happens. And you see what happens. See, people was waiting to embrace him. But I don't want Drake to fall into this trap. Don't do it. We do not need Eminem. Eminem needs us. He needs that OVO stamp. He want that so bad. He want that battle with Drake. Because he think like, oh yeah, I can take that. Because he can go back and forth. Drake is an artist. Drake ain't got time to sit there and be going back and forth with no Eminem. He's a diss head. Let that go. We don't need that. We making hit songs, hit records. We ain't got time to be caught up in no back and forth with Eminem. He's trying to get himself back in the game again at 40. He's like 45 and he's still trying to go, yo, you better lose yourself. Like, dude, it's over. Right now, Eminem should have D12 straight and everybody else in his crew. But no, he don't. He don't have them straight.
I said, I'm sorry, girls, but you're actually being very loud and it's very good. So then, when we were leaving,
So of course, this is the outcome. The ghost of Canaan Stark.
one of them was like getting ready for like babysitting and stuff. And like, it's my It was so funny. No, what's the
Hold on.
I'll ruin your babysitting, dude.
Boy, I'd have been like,
I'm like, listen,
So all y'all sisters?
no, she's not. But
okay.
we're twins.
Okay.
But she practically is. She lives at my house every day.
So who's the oldest? She's the oldest?
She holds it over my head every day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you did right, and it's okay to say I'm
All
sorry.
right, and these yes.
Oh, wow.
When we're not thinking about it. So it's going to be 10, 69.
Sets of twins in my family. My brother and sister. Then I got 2 brothers that are twins. So let me set my thing. Okay, cool.
Real.
All right. How much are
I mean, I'm already at,
1069? All right.
And then these will let you twice for the drawings for the to the $500.
Okay.
Oh, they were just mad because you know they couldn't talk.
Yeah, so yeah, my brother and sister, like when they were separated for the first time, like from far away, he had like symptoms like he was depressed.
Really?
Yeah, he missed his twin.
Maybe.
Yeah, so for him it was different. I was just like, what's wrong with you, dude? He's like,
Right.
it's my twin. I'm like, huh?
Right. You hear
I'm like, she's out doing her thing. Let her do her thing.
Right. All right, both those due back on Thursday.
All right, Thursday. Bye. You work here too?
I work at the Mundelein location.
Oh, okay. You really gonna confuse people. Got identical twins. Cadillac drills, Cadillac drills. Check how the oil my Cadillac spill. Well, Luda, I used to hear Luda on the radio, so that's where Luda basically made his bones. But I just wanted people to know right off the gut that if, let's say you got Eminem and Drake going in on a head-to-head one another, and they finna collide, I couldn't honestly tell you that Eminem can out-rap him, but Drake has got everything. Drake has the kingdom. This man said Eminem is the greatest to do it. Paul Rosenberg came out and said, we're not talking about Eminem. You know why they said that? Do you know this man never mentioned Drake's name? He was brave enough to mention everybody else's name, but he did not mention Drake. Do you know why? Because he wants Drake to make that mistake and jump off the cliff and get into the battle. Well, you could say it's friendly hip-hop competition, but when you start throwing Ghost Rider thing out there, that's going to rub Drake a wrong way. I'm telling you, there's a lot of ego involved when it comes to this. So things are becoming delicate. So it's not a beef, but I guarantee you, Drake will throw a subliminal at Eminem. And it might go over some people's heads, and it might get back to Eminem. But Eminem knew not to mention Drake's name. He want to let everybody in the free world say Drake, 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 Drake. And he going to sit back and not correct it. He going to let it breathe. Because that was exactly who he was intending that shot for. But he definitely wanted to not mention Drake's name because Drake is so huge. Had he said Drake's name, it would have been so massive today. Nobody would have cared about academic. They really don't care about that anyway. But anyway, it would have been so massive that this whole day would have been dominated by it, and it still kind of was. There's no way There's no way Eminem could not say nothing. Oh, I'm going to get a Khalil Mack jersey. The Bears, I'm like, the Bears got Khalil Mack and they paid him all that money? Are they out their mind? What is Ricky talking about? We talking about a white guy and a Jewish guy. A black Jewish guy versus a white guy. He said you're racist. I'm still trying to... Who head am I on? This guy just came in. You're a racist. That's fresh. I'm always hating on a white dude, bro. Who's the white guy I'm hating on today? Drake ain't got a chance. Oh, I get it. You're an Eminem fan. So anybody don't like him, it's because he's white. I get it. I don't want Drake to fall into the trap of battling Eminem. That's all I said. I don't want him to do it. Word around the campfire is Drake is going to be on somebody's song doing a feature, and he's throwing a subliminal shot, maybe, at Eminem. I don't want him to do it. I really don't. Because Eminem's consistency as a battle rapper is too real. Eminem's consistency, he is a diss head. He can make 55,000 bars in one song, and that'd be track 1. Track 2 will be another 300 something bars. You get another 400 bars in another song. His consistency is too severe. This is what he lives for. This is what he do. It's battle rap. If you give him a dance partner or somebody to jump up in the ring, that's all he's looking for. Don't do it. I know, that's why I'm like, we don't need Eminem. We don't need Eminem at all. That is the thing. Drake does not need Eminem one iota. Eminem, as great as he is and all this battle stuff, he knows he's behind Drake right now. Drake has the entire rap industry on lock. So Eminem's trying to get back in the door at 45 years old, when he should be done rapping by now, but he's 45, still trying to put the music out, trying to make stuff float. So he came out with the Revival, the Rap Ministry album by Eminem, and it was complete dog crap. It didn't work, and now he's got an album that works because he was being Eminem. So now he's back being Eminem, and now that he's back and he's doing this and taking this road, my thing is, why go at Drake? That's a mistake. Back up, hit your brakes. You can take out the little Xanaxes and everything else. And all he did, and I ain't want to really put him on blast, but you followed J. Cole. That's what you did. You took J. Cole album and said, okay, this is what J. Cole did. All right, J. Cole did this. All right, I'm gonna J. Cole, that's the way to do it. KOD, yep, he going at all the little Xans and ain't nothing happened to J. Cole. Okay, cool. I'm finna diss everybody then. If J. Cole can get away with it, I'm gonna diss everybody too. So that's basically what happened. He saw KOD and saw that it was okay to go after these people, and that was that. My problem with Kamikaze is very small. Do not call your album Kamikaze and not mention Twister. Twister's version was dope. No, Twister's album was dope. Kamikaze was incredible. And tell you the truth, Kamikaze Twister album might sell more than this album. Hello. Some local rap guy that was rapping with Jay-Z, rapping with everybody, making his own albums. Okay. But he took the theme from KOD and wrote that all the way through. He did the same thing on Recovery. It's the same thing. This album is the same thing as Recovery. Recovery, he was talking about how his last album was crap. The Relapse was crap. Right? That's all he talked about when he recovered. Recovery, I'm never going to go back to that again. Oh, yeah, I'm done over that. The Relapse, yeah, that was crap. I must admit, I was just going through ring rust, getting all that out, but now I'm back. That's what he was saying. Now on this album, what are you talking about? Yeah, you guys hated on Revival, but now I'm back. So, hey. Relapse was better than Recovery. I think you need to be in recovery if you believe that. Well, are you out your mind? Relapse was better than Recovery. What drugs you been on? Would love the way you lie. Eminem was spitting on that album. He wasn't spitting worth crap on that doggone Relapse. I'm like, he did have a relapse. He's back on drugs. That 3 a.m. and all that other stuff when he was blood and all this stuff on the tongue. I'm like, oh, he lost his mind. I'm telling you, how many Drake albums was a flop? How many Eminem albums was a flop? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. When have you seen Drake fall off? When have you seen Drake fall off? Drake been on top for 10 years. He been ruling for 10 years. So you tell me He been ruling for 10 years. Ice Cube talking about 3 summers. He's like, no, buddy, I did 3 sets of 3 summers. For real. You forgot best I ever had? You forgot Views wasn't good now. Come on now. Views was a good album. It's just More Life was a better collection. The thing about Views is that it was overrated. It wasn't as good as everybody thought it was. Views was never trash. Now, come on. Come on, people. Like, be realistic. More Life is not better than Scorpion. Scorpion is so good, you guys are definitely downplaying it. That's how good Scorpion was. People slept on the side B, and if you go back and listen to side B, you'd be like, oh man. I was so caught up in side A. Side B is a monster too. Oh my God. Even the songs he's singing in is hot. I'm gonna say, are you on drugs? So you telling me you don't like Blue Tent? Blue Tent is fire. Blue Tent is fire. Drake don't even like Views. I don't know why you would say that. Views just sound dated. Some of those songs, and I was right. It's just like Nicki Minaj album, like I told you. It was, well, he's banned from a lot of places. That don't even matter, but like I told you, Views had a bunch of songs that were recorded at later dates, 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. He been working on that album for like 2-3 years. Then all of a sudden, by the time the album dropped, it's got all these dated songs and they don't sound in the same energy level. That's why when somebody record an album, they should be in the same format. That's what make an album collective. He's basically putting together a greatest hits album. Well, Jonas, if you believe Views and More Life is trash, then maybe you shouldn't be listening to Drake. Go listen to Lil Xan or something. That's probably more for you. You know, that's what I'm saying. If nobody's paying, if you don't like Drake, you don't like Drake. Nobody's begging you to like Drake. But if you're going to sit there and say those albums are trash, you either want attention here or go listen to Lil Xan. Knock yourself out. I mean, really, that's why they make this stuff for you. And the rest of y'all, if y'all want to leave a donation, like I said, go click the link in the description box and you can do so. But come on, let's be realistic while we're here. At least try to be. I don't like the way LeBron plays basketball. Okay? And I've given you thousands of reasons why, and every reason I've given you have been valid. You see the criminal activity they're doing right now with the Lakers with Luol Deng. So, I mean, you expect this kind of stuff from them. I got friends, they just hate Drake. They hate Drake so much, they believe everything Kanye done said. Kanye came back to the city crying with his tail in between his legs. Drake sent me emojis with little purple devil faces. I don't know what that means. There he did it again. Drake don't like me, man. I don't like me, man. I just make songs. So when he did all that, somebody should have said, you run back to Chicago and you do that and they patting you on the back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I don't do that, man. that kind of energy, man. You been around my family. It was the most pitiful thing I've ever heard on radio. It was the most pitiful thing I've heard on radio. I said, oh my God, this dude is pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. What Chicago rapper acts like this? He disgraced himself right then and there. Any Chicago rapper I know would have got something like that, be like, is that how you really feel? It'd be like, word? All right, when I see you, I'm gonna smack the it out you. It went from 0 to 10, just like that. The energy is just that crazy. So there's no way that they would have said, Drake would have knew who he could say that to and who he couldn't. Kanye ain't crazy. He play crazy. He play crazy. Drake make better songs than Eminem. That's it. If you want to compare the two, Drake makes better songs than Eminem. That's just all to it. Eminem cannot touch Drake when it comes to songs. Eminem is a battle rapper, but let's look at the quality of songs that he has. What Eminem song that you can go to and say there's a classic? Give me the best Eminem song you know. Stan. Okay? Stan is the best song everybody would say Eminem has. This Stan, and Eminem said he wrote the hook, right? Eminem didn't write that hook. That hook comes from the song by Dido. Basically, the whole song is Dido. The beat, everything is Dido. But he's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Cause I'm not here at all. The hook is the song, I Want to Thank You, by Dido. That is the song. That is the hook from the actual song. That's the beat from the actual song. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Cause I can't see it all. All the raindrops on my window. And I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put the picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And I want to thank you for giving me the best days of my life. And I want to be with you for giving me the best days of my life. Man, are you kidding me? So if that's the case, if that was the case, then Dido makes that whole record. Then he didn't pay her. Talking about she should be grateful he made her song popular. After she was in the video, she had to sue Eminem. Man, I don't know why Dido's tripping. Dido wasn't tripping. Dido want her money. Tried to justify it by stealing her record and putting her in the video. And she's like, man, she tried to be nice and work things out with people, but it's like, man, you guys are not even, you're not even telling the story. Yeah, Stan, the way he did that, nobody had ever done that. No one had ever done a rap about a fan writing a letter, and that's what got him his respect as an MC. Well, thank you. You're right. You're not going to hear it from nowhere else. I'm glad you like the channel. Make sure you sub. I mean, the thing is, he dissed his mom on like 4 or 5 songs. So it's like, I'm cleaning out my closet. I'm sorry, mamas. I never meant to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. You done cleaned out your closet on 3 albums. We done heard you clean the closet out. You've been cleaning out the closet since the doggone Slim Shady CD. On Infinite, he was rapping like he was from New York. He switched up his whole rap style and switched to Slim Shady. That was a good time to get out. Because after 8 Mile Road, 8 Mile Road is one of the songs I like the most from him. I like The Way I Am, Say Goodbye to Hollywood. You know, I like songs that he make that have substance. I love this song he got, Stepping Stone, about D12. That's funny how he said LL loved that line that he said, because that was how we all felt. That was everybody's favorite song as MCs. When we heard Eminem's album and they were playing all those other bubblegum songs, when it got to the song that all the MCs listened to, Role Model, that was the song that got everybody, don't you want to grow up to be just like me? That was the song that really got to the MCs. How the fuck could I be white? I don't even exist. I don't get pissed. I just go to the rave, babe, and dig myself out of my grave. My middle finger don't go down. How do I behave? And that's how I'm supposed to tell children to behave. I got genital warts and it burns when I pee. Don't you want to grow up to be just like me? I did a video about how house music started. Nobody cared. I hated house music. Pump Up the Volume is the only thing that really went past everything. The Warehouse used to be the biggest thing for house music through the world. The Warehouse. Get the hoe, get the hoe. Yeah! You got it? Yeah! Get the hoe, get the hoe. Yeah! You got it? Yeah! Get the hoe, get the hoe. It's time for the percolator. 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 Guys being there, I'll be like, man, I ain't finna get no heart attack dancing to this crap. I'll house you. I'll house you. I'll house you. Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. And this is way before Little John. Bang, bang, ski, ski, motherfucker. Nope, way before that. Way before that. Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. 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 That was way back in the 80s and 90s. Late 80s, bang, 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 ski, ski, ski is a house song. Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. 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 I'm like, beat that bitch with a bat. Beat that bitch with a bat. Beat that bitch with a bat. Beat that chick with a bat. Beat that chick with a bat. Guys had dance songs built. They had dance moves diagrammed to go with the song. Beat that chick with a bat. Beat that chick with a bat. They was dancing, getting in batting position. They was in there. Go. Beat that chick with a bat. Beat that chick with a bat. House-o-matics. Oh my God. And the funny thing about it now is how people used to dress, how people are dressing today. With the holes in the jeans, with the stone wash, the bleach areas right by the holes. That was house attire. Hip hop people used to see that and be like, you house duck. And now everybody in hip hop is dressing house. It is hilarious. All these holes in the jeans. Oh yeah, you could just until they get the super chat going and everything else, they trying to review it and get it fixed. I think it was working for one day. Maybe. I don't know. But right then you can click the link in the description box and leave a donation. We appreciate all the love and support for the page. See, we gonna keep everything moving through us till they get their self together. Eminem, no. You see, people, I don't want people to get things twisted. Like I'm saying Eminem is a bum or something. He can't rap. He can't make songs. Eminem can make songs. It's difficult for him. Because when you're a diss head and this is not your format of rapping, Eminem is about bars and lyrical structure of bars. But most of it is battle rapping. So his rap style is aggressive. It's always attacking. Have you ever noticed that about Eminem? All his rhymes are attacking. So if for him, he can't make a nice for what? What positive song have he ever made towards women? He can't make it. He don't know how. Only thing he knows how to do is make a positive song towards Haley. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. You know, that's what I'm saying. Eminem's style is not designed for that. He has never done it. He's never made a love song. I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. That's about the only thing you gonna get from an Eminem for a love song. Don't get me wrong. I love these hoes. There's no secret. Everybody knows. Yeah, yeah, what? Chick, I'll smack you off that bar stool. You know, I mean, listen. You gotta understand, Eminem is not made and designed to make these type of records. He cannot make the records Drake make. So that's why the hate comes in. People who cannot do what Drake does, they get mad. Because they can't do what he does. If Drake wasn't selling any records, nobody would have a problem with him. They have a problem with him because he's selling records and he's number one all the time. And they're like, man, this has got to be fake. They pushing this number one. He is not this good. But you go to the club, everybody wants to hear Drake. If I go to the club tonight, I guess what's going to be playing non-stop is going to come busting through that speakers. I just hear the sweat. I just hear the sweat. I don't know nobody else doing this. I'm telling you, dude, it's so true. When I heard it, I put it on Instagram the very first day it was even released. It ain't been out 3 hours. I made an Instagram video of nonstop because I said this is the hit. This is the monster. This is that bomb right here. And what would you know? The #1 song streamed off that album was what? Nonstop. These are facts. And Your Feelings came late after that Shiggy guy did the dance. Drake and them, they weren't even feeling that record. And My Feelings was a record they weren't even thinking about making a single at all. They were putting their concentrations toward the Drake and Michael Jackson. They were getting ready to make a video with Drake and Michael Jackson. All of that went on the back burner. In My Feelings saved the album. I don't understand how you could say it saved the album when he had like 9 songs within the top 40. He had like 20 songs in the top 20. Every song he made was a hit. The song with him and Jay-Z, everything what he had was hitting the charts. So In My Feelings, the all that came through. But that's what Drake does. He make type of songs that just break out the box and go places. But it wasn't like he needed that to save this album. The album was #1 before all this happened, but I guess he needed that to save the album. No, he didn't. It's a rolling, not a stopwatch. It can never stop. But I don't want to see him go and take that risk. Inflation, the numbers. Dude, everybody bumped Drake. I mean, that's why I'm like, dude, he got every part of the market. He got the hardcore street dudes. They want to bump some Drake. Because Drake is featured on a song with Lil Baby. He on a song with Gucci. They gonna play some Drake. They love that Drake part. They like Nice for What. They still play Nice for What. They still play God's Plan. Eminem can't make it. He tried to make a God's Plan. It didn't work. He made, this is the revival. This is that spiritual music. The River with Ed Sheeran. That is my God's Plan. Nobody cared nothing about him. Not even Ed Sheeran fans played the song. Drake makes songs for the women. No, women just like the songs. I mean, I don't understand what people hating this guy. They see this guy and be like, look, I just gotta hate him. I don't know. Something about him just make me just hit the hate button. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, diplomatic immunity was the one that I was more than God planned. And y'all ignored that. And went straight to God's plan. But that was because most of the young people did that. You know, he was spitting bars on diplomatic immunity. They ain't want to hear it. They was like, forget that. I want God's plan. I had to just listen right now in the text message. My buddy trying to defend Kanye, telling me that Nas and Cudi and Kanye album was way better than Scorpion and all this. I had to listen to this nonsense. I was like, Nas ain't make $5 off that record, him or Cudi. Man, they had a dope album. I don't get it all that stream stuff, but everybody I know like it. Okay, 5 people, 30 people. You conversate with probably 6 people in life. So the 6 people you conversate with like Cudi's album, okay. But I'm trying to tell you, Cudi and Nas album together with Kanye, none of them, you could throw Tiana Taylor album in there, they ain't sold nowhere near Drake's. And I can tell you right now, all their albums combined ain't better than Drake's. And I like Nas' album, and I like Cudi album. Kanye album, I got 2 songs that I really could deal with, or maybe 3 I could listen to out of the 7. But when you make 7 songs, I can't sit there and call it an album. I'm like, this is a compilation. A little EP. Well, whenever we hear Carter 5, it's going to be so dated, nobody's really going to care. I know I don't care about the Carter 5. I ain't care about the Carter 4. Only one I remember is the Carter 3 and the Carter 1. And the Carter 2, that had Hustlers music on it, and that was it. That's about it. No, KOD is a good album, but I wouldn't say it's better than Scorpion. I wouldn't say KOD is better than I wouldn't say it's better than Nipsey album. Nipsey Hussle album was one of the best albums this year. I wouldn't say it's better than Royce. Royce album is up there in 2018. Yeah, I mean, we gonna really get into a lot of stuff. We're gonna really get into some hip hop. Came in as a distraction, just out of left field. You know, it's not ready to go into dealing with Eminem. We had no plans of dealing that. Well, when it's a subliminal shot, like Eminem just did, figure out who people were talking about or figure out what the bars meant. That was the part of the process of what hip-hop was, and part of the genius of it is that they structure it in a way where you don't know what they're saying. It's like coded messages that the intended receiver could get only, which made it interesting, which made it fun, which made it challenging. So when people used to get dissed, they would say remarks and never say their name. Like, everybody loved To the Break of Dawn. We all knew who LL Cool J was talking about, but he never said nobody's name. But we knew who he was talking about on every song. You little snake in the grass, you swing a hammer, but you couldn't break a glass. Astro World is better than Scorpion. I'm not here to get and deal into people who does drugs, but I'm saying able to come here and tweet and do things like that. Lay off the drugs. Lay off the drugs, son. Leave Nikki alone. Leave Nikki alone. I said, okay. Now everybody left Nikki alone. I bet you want that. Everybody left Nikki alone. The world left Nicki alone. Let's see where the Queen album's gonna be next week. See what happens when they push your album and and they keep throwing money at it and it ain't bringing no money back. This is what happens. Silence. Murder. While plotting on murderous schemes, it seems I'm ghostly called by the essence of queens. The palm lady dreamt of this day. Bum, 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. And Cain slew his brother Abel. When God accepted Abel's gift and not his, Abel's donation, his offering showed that Cain was not giving his best to God. And in his jealous anger, drove him to murder. Drove him to murder. Eminem can flow. He can go. He can flow all day. Drake make hit records. That's what we talk about. Hit records. How many women are out here bumping Eminem? I can name I can grab any black woman out here and name me an Eminem song. I don't really listen to Eminem. Didn't he make something called Superman or something like that? That's all they gonna tell you. They don't know nothing about no Eminem song. Straight commercial. He make commercial records. No, his records just go, they blow up. He got songs with Gucci Mane. I don't really care, but I'm both right now. When I'm learning about my life. I don't really care if I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now. You can't tell me you don't listen to both and you listen to both for Gucci Mane. I'ma drop kick you. Walking like I talk. Drake didn't kill that song? I gotta stay in my zone. Man, I swear, this dude just got that touch. Sometimes you just gotta give people they just do. You gotta give people their respect. I mean, I know it's hard for y'all, but y'all gotta give people their respect. You see the Drake coat? Give this man his respect. See that? Give that album its respect. Give that album its respect. Give that album its respect. Give that man his respect. I ain't got no choice. I'm self-made, selfish with my money, self-employed. They say this is a Grove Heights town. I just happen to come up hard. And I'm standing, back. I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. Rihanna, baby. I'm gonna stand there and watch you back. I said, yeah, that's right. Tell her, Rihanna. Tell Eminem. I don't know nothing Eminem said on the record, really. I don't think nobody would complain about the fact that I don't sound like Eminem. If I'm embarrassing me, I'm embarrassing you. Don't you dare say it isn't true. Gonna stop at 15, now 32. It's a 32 ball. We ain't even quarter the way through. Enough dirt on you to murder you. This is what the world I do. Mariah, does it ever occur to you that I still got pictures? However that you want to do. And as for your boyfriend, Nick, you think I'm scared of you? You gonna end my career, you better get one. Nick Cannon has some stuff in the cannon for him. And if Nick would have called me and would have read and cut that check, we would have got him. I heard a dude did a Mac and Mickey D. Tyler the creator should be right now in the booth. His song should be out right now. Called Come On Old Man. Come on, old cracker, let's go. Ding, ding. We gonna be like Apollo and Rocky. Ding, ding. Let's go. Come on, old man. Tyler can give him the business. Let's go. You want somebody to dance with? Hey, I ain't no band leader. Let's go. He should be right off the. He should have did a somersault in the ring, like he was Prince Nazim or somebody. As soon as Eminem said my name, 3 hours later, my song would have been out. This is the first reply. We'd have been all over it. See, anybody who came at Eminem, they cleaned it up. Like, what's his name had bars for him, and they had to clean that up. Cannabis was throwing some darts at him. He was mad. He came back at him way before Airstrike. He had some other shots on there. But then he had some misses. And I'm like, ooh, that's off. Way off base. But they just smothered him to death. They said, that's it for you. Uh-oh. I gotta go. Power on. So I'm gonna watch this episode of Power. I'm out.